Hello, welcome back to the weekly M1 Finance brokerage account review. Overall balance on the account is $34,946.66. The account is down $2,625.22 or 10.76%. But I actually don't like when M1 Finance does their calculation in terms of how much the account is down, because what they're doing is that they're minusing the dividend out of the overall loss. So I'll show you what I'm referring to. So how they're getting the $2,600 loss, as you can see on this page, is because they're taking the true loss of $3,200 and then they're minusing out or adding in the dividends that I've earned to get sort of a lower loss amount. Now, yes, I know I did earn dividends and that they're real, but for me, I'm down $3,254.37 in this account. That's how my brain works and how I view the loss on the account. Okay, let's look at the past week and how the markets did. Not good and not surprising, right? So we're down $339.60 for the week, or 0.97%. SEHD had a pretty bad loss of 2.58%, or $407.59. But I really do like SEHD and I believe in the ETF, so definitely going to keep on investing in it. Realty income was barely up 0.28%, or $28.04. VGT, which I do not like, worst investment ever. It was up $54.58, or 0.76%. And then VTI was down 0.64%, or $14.63. So as we can see here, it was really SCHD that brought down the account for the week, which is, I'm okay with that, because overall it's not SCHD that has the account in the thousands of loss. It's actually VGT, which is a technology ETF. And of course, we know tech is not doing great right now. Doesn't mean that it can't bounce back, but it's not doing good right now at all. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the deposits for the past week. So on January 17th, I deposited $117. Then on that same day, January 17th, I put in another $100. And that gave me a buy of $250.89. So if you add up my two deposits, it's actually just $217. So if you're wondering where the rest of the money come from, that's actually the dividend of $33.89 that was paid out to me on January 13th. So from Realty Income, so that was that dividend plus the $217 that I put in gave me the buy of $250.89. So let's look and see what we got. So Realty Income, $110.37 was put towards that, and I got 1.66 shares. SCHD, $140.52 was put towards it, and I got 1.80 shares. So the majority went to SCHD, but slightly. I think there was a difference of $30. And then on January 18th, I deposited $250 and I received one buy that all went to SCHD, and I got 3.24 shares. Now, if you go back to the portfolio, we have upcoming buy of $180 that will get traded on Monday. And that's going to have $17.09 go to Realty Income and $162.90 go to SCHD. So in short, the majority is going to SCHD. And just as a reminder, the overall plan for this account is for there to be a 60-40 split between SCHD and Realty Income. So you can see here, 44.4% of the portfolio is SCHD. Again, the target is 60, and then 28.3% is Realty income, again, the target is 40. Now I do have the investments of VGT and VTI. So that's why realty income is at 38 versus 40, because I still have positions in these two other ETFs. The ultimate plan is to sell these at a gain and reallocate these funds between the split, 60-40 split, between SCHD and realty income. But when I will be able to do that, I don't know, because just to show you sort of like the losses, you can see that they're both down pretty severely. So I'm hoping not to have to sell at a loss. So I'm just going to keep holding these two ETFs until they bounce back. The good news is that I'm not necessarily in any major rush to sell them. So we'll kind of see where we're at, even 5 years from now. Hopefully they bounce back and I'm just going to get rid of them. And again, this entire portfolio will just be made up of SCHD and realty income. So that is it for this week. So we're close to 35,000. I don't know. I try to have hope, but not too much of it, because I don't know where the account is going to ultimately land. But maybe next week it will actually tip over into the $35,000 range, but we'll see what happens. Okay, I will catch you next week. Bye.